Montana defeats South Dakota to move on to the semifinal of the FCS playoffs. We've got Coach Hauck with us, we've got Caleb Otlewski led the team in tackling, and Michael Wortham set numerous records today. Coach, we'll start with your initial thoughts after a big win for Montana.
Thanks, Eric. First, congrats to the University of South Dakota. A really good football team. Coach has done a great job an exceptional job in his first year there. Coach Nielsen left him a good core of players, and they put it all together and did a great job getting to the quarterfinals. So, in terms of us, we're pleased to get that win. I thought we were in control of the game from the jump. I thought we were good in all three phases. Our offense was great, our defense was great, our kicking game was really good. So just a really concerted effort to get ready this week, and then the guys went out and performed. So credit goes to them and their preparation and then going out and executing the plan, which I thought was good.
Questions?
Bobby, can you break down Drew's punt return touchdown, how that worked, and what it mean to you to see him score in his final home game here?
Well, it meant we went up more. It was a good play. I mean, we're always just trying to put points on the board, so hoping to contribute. When you get it in the end zone, it's a great deal. If you look across the spectrum of college football, it's very uncommon to score in the return game, but we did it today, which was great. It was an adjustment at halftime. We gave him a little different return than we gave him the first half, and kind of caught him. It was well blocked, and obviously Drew did a great job. You can't block everybody, and he did a good job getting it to the end zone.
Mike, to break the single season all-purpose record, what did that mean to you? Were you even aware you were that close? And just what has it meant to you this year to have the trust from coaches to get you the ball in as many ways as they have?
I mean, it means the world to me. Coming in here, man, just doing it with these guys, I mean, I couldn't do it without them. It's multiple positions I was in, blessed that they gave me the opportunity to do that type of stuff. So, I mean, I got the record, but I mean, my teammates deserve all the praise as well. Like, they helped me so much, so, and they're so happy for me as well, so.
Who gets the passing yards on the lateral?
I have to go double check. I can't remember how they got stats.
Good question.
And Mary Annie's gonna call me tonight and ask me why he never got to line up the quarterback.
Caleb, when you guys forced the fumble on the third play of the game, just how much did that set the tone for you guys defensively going forward?
I feel like it just changed momentum of the game, and it was just really good. I mean, I feel like it just changed the momentum of the game,
Seems like a week ago.
Coach, 22,725 people in this game is a nationally televised game. To be able to showcase this stadium and these fans, do you take any pride in that, or what do you sort of take away from that?
Well, all our games are well attended. We've averaged close to 26,000, I think, this year. It's good. This is good for great exposure for our university, great exposure for our city and our state. So yeah, it's terrific for that. We're the front porch of the university, and it's good to be able to show people the University of Montana.
Caleb, a lot of people don't know about Missoula. What you guys have here, is there anything you feel like that you sort of take away from getting to show the country what is here in Missoula?
I would just say like family, and just the culture here is strong. Just everyone bands together as a group, as a family, and everyone has each other's backs, and that's what I feel like I've come to find out in Montana.
They don't know what's here. They haven't been paying attention.
Michael, can you, to back up, can you take me through the play? You probably came in the sidelines at the 3rd and 20 play, and where your feeling was when you heard that play called, how it went for you?
Man, I couldn't believe it. I mean, we probably practiced it tons of times throughout the year, so, shout out Coach Beach for calling that. I mean, it was awesome. I'm glad it was executed, and big moment in the game, so that was great.
Scored on the defense and spring ball on it.
Yep.
So that's how far back.
Yeah.
Practice it with the lights out on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
After the lights went out, we still practiced.
Coach, I meant to mention, ask you this last week, but changing the place kicker, maybe the job that Joe Silver did. I know he banged it up right off the bat.
Yeah,
After
it was
that.
always great, but, you know, he's been hitting it really, really well, like an All-American last month, and frankly, Ty's been in a little bit of a slump and has not been hitting it well, so, you know, we aren't really quick to change guys at any position, and that one in particular, but it was time to do that, and, you know, they're both competitive and they wanna be out there, and you can see how they interact and they're for each other, which I think is a cool thing, and I think it permeates the team as well.
Bobby, can you just talk about the start? You guys were up 17-0 pretty quickly, so how much do you think that just helped dictate the flow of the game and you guys being in control from start to finish?
Well, you know, beats the heck out of being 17 down. You know, it's a lot more enjoyable to play from in front, but you have to be able to play from behind and come from behind, or you're not going to win at the rate we do. But it was good to, as I said, I think it spoke volumes to our preparation. The plan ended up being on the money on both sides of the ball and in the kicking game, and so everything was working. I think I got asked at halftime what I liked, and I said, well, pretty much everything, except for the fourth down run. We gave up one play in the first half.
On that note, it seems like you guys are playing your best football right now, so what's that taken to get to this point, 15 weeks into the year?
Well, it's the objective. You know, we talk about that right here in this room in September or whatever. You know, the objective is not to play your best game September 15th or something. You want to point to the end of the year. You want to play well in November and December. I think we are. You know, and the thing I would point to is focus, effort, detail. Those are the things that always get you where you need to go.
Mike, can you take me through your 2 long touchdown catches? Looked like cover 2 and looked like you just caught them in a busted coverage both times. What did you see?
Yeah, I mean, exactly that, you know. Just took the opportunity, seeing a hole on the first one, you know, adjusting my route a little bit, and Kelly, he threw a great ball, and then, yeah, second one, just stuff we practice, you know, taking care of their vulnerabilities, and, yeah, I mean, execution at the end of the day, you know, stuff we practice, so it feels good that the stuff we practice is working in games.
Bobby, seeing Drew get 2 touchdowns today, obviously in an era where in college football, the way you build rosters out has kind of changed a lot. How cool is it to see a guy like that stay for 5 years and kind of get a big moment like that in his final game of Walkers?
Yeah, I mean, college football is what it is, right? And there's no changing that. But we have a strong contingent of guys that have been here for a long time, and it's 50-50, right? We got one on this side that's been here a couple years, you got one on this side that's new this year, and then you bring up one of the many that's been here their whole career. And it doesn't really matter where they're from or how long they've been here, as long as they buy into what we're doing. But Drew is a special guy to everybody in that locker room and everybody upstairs in the coaches' offices, and he's an easy guy to cheer for because he's a special guy.
Mike, similar question to you. Just being here and seeing Drew work for this year and seeing him as kind of one of the leaders in the wide receiver room, just what's that been like?
Amazing. I mean, since we got here, he was one of the guys that we kind of looked to help us with signals and play calling, just kind of getting the receivers going, you know. So, I mean, he's a great guy in general, you know, but just an athlete, you know. And, I mean, as you can see, he's balling each and every game. So, I mean, I really enjoy him. He knows that the receiver room enjoys him. We're always playing around, and, you know, but on that field, you know, he's a different type of beast.
Mike, back-to-back weeks of scoring 50 plus against good teams when it matters most. How would you describe what it's like playing on this offense right now?
I mean, it's elite to me, you know, but it just comes down preparation, execution, you know, and like I said earlier, you know, it feels good just knowing the things that we practice are working in games. So we just got to keep rolling. You know, job's not finished, and we got them boys next week.
Coach, any early thoughts on getting another shot at Montana State?
Well, you know, we're going to enjoy this one. Certainly, this is a big win for us, and you know, we'll be excited to play. I'll guarantee you that. How about that? Yeah.
Bobby, another deep run. I mean, obviously you've been here before. I know how much you wanna be in those overtime games as compared to these.
This is
50
way better than 2 years ago, man.
Are you able to enjoy this? I asked Coach Vegan this last night, as the coach, and with all these things going on, there's distractions, there's noise, all this stuff. Are you still able to enjoy your team, the moments, these games, these atmospheres, and as you progress, really soak it in?
Yeah, to be honest, yes, is the answer to that. Simple answer is yes, yes, for sure. And I would say the reason for that is, these are my dudes. I have great guys on my football team, and the only disappointment will be at some point this season's gonna end. You know, at the max, we got 2 left. I love these guys on our team. I love being with them every day. I think the feeling is somewhat mutual occasionally. It doesn't have to be every day, that's not the way this works. But I love my guys and my team, and so yeah, I'm having a blast with every day. And that means, you know, Monday, Tuesday, not just Saturday, but this is, you asked the question, this is a special football place. There aren't that many of them in the Western United States, and we got one of them.
Probably especially Mondays with the media.
It's the best. Where have the rest of you been? These guys show up every time.
Anybody else?
Mike, just kind of, you know, playing off of that, how would you describe just how much fun you've had this season? I think Grizz fans obviously would wish that you were here for a few more, but just what it's been like kind of enjoying, and then, you know, obviously that was your last game in Washington Grizzlies Stadium.
I mean, it's been a blessing. You know, I prayed to just even be a part of a winning program, just at least win 1 year. You know, if you look at my resume, you know, it's hasn't been too many good guys, good teams, but season hasn't gone the way we wanted it to on those previous teams. You know, so the fact that I'm here playing with these guys, playing at a high level with these guys, you know, and doing the things that we kind of just. I mean, honestly, we literally kind of set out a goal, you know, in the beginning. It was like, hey, we're going to be here, we're going to do these things. You know, the fact that we're actually doing it, you know, just, it speaks volumes, you know, about this team. So I'm just super thankful, you know, and like I said, we got some more to go, so.
Anybody else? Thanks,
Dave,
everyone.
you got nothing?
I got nothing.
All right, go Grizz.